This is us getting set up for our first live, which is Friday night with the Cloud Cartel. Oh, we even have a mic. It's pretty laggy, but Peter said, Peter, oh my God, I got a chatter. Hello. Peter247. Well, this is quite the experience. I didn't think anyone would be watching. Well, Peter, I don't know. It's just me and you. I don't know if you are familiar with Dripper Labs. I don't know if you're a vapor. But if you are either of those things, then I am more than happy to show you around, give you a tour, how it all works. So this was unexpected. We are an online mixing platform, so we let you create your own flavors online and we ship them to you the very next day. So custom e-liquids, we only ship into the UK. I'm not familiar with your user handle. So, oh, I've got a warning. Oh, here we go. Oh, you love vape. That's brilliant. I've got a warning here on my bit rate, and whatever that means. So yeah, okay, you love vape. So what it looks like, if I go to our house flavors, there's a few different things that are part of Drip Lab. So these are 15 flavors that are our own recipes. And what makes us kind of interesting is that these are, we actually give you the recipes for them. So these sliders are what you'll see when you start making your own recipes. We can pick the ingredients and the pairings, and we can set their strengths exactly. So for example, there's quite a lot of recipes in here because this is just my test account. So if I create a new recipe here, let's create, do you want to tell me the kind of thing you like? We can change the name. So let's go Peter's example recipe. So when you create a recipe on the platform, you choose all of the individual ingredients that you want in your recipe and you set their flavors exactly. So let's say, oh, here we go. Been watching the videos. So you are familiar with us. Okay, so there we go. Let's do you like bakery. Okay, so let's go. We've got a few different ways you can search. You can type ingredients in here like mango, or you can use these quick filters. So let's go for our desserts and drinks. So let's say we want to make in fact, one thing I will show you, not to dive around too much, if we go to the recipe, to the house flavors, say you find something that you like the look of, so we've got this apple pie, for example, maybe you want to use that as a starting point. When you choose, let's do Peter's apple pie, you can actually pick those house flavors and use them as a starting point for your own recipe. So we've got a couple of others that might be interesting to you there. We've got the cherry bakewell, the banoffee pie, and some others that you would class as desserty like the praline, but let's go with the apple pie for now. So let's call this Peter's apple pie, appley pie. So when you do it from okay, so you want some custard, perfect. So let's maybe take out some of the spices from here. So let's say, okay, we don't like the gingerbread, we don't like the, oh, I thought that's some cinnamon, that's probably all right, but we do want to maybe make it more of an apple pie and custard. So I'm going to bring this down and I'm going to go and find the custard and bring that in instead. So we've got a rhubarb and custard, so we could have also started there. So what's going on here? I don't know if you've ever done any mixing before, but the 0 to 100 on ours uses a similar principle as DIY mixing, but it makes it far more simple and forgiving. So 100 is the strongest that you can have any one ingredient at. And then in between you've got this sliding scale here of background, mild, strong, intense, and so on. So let's say we want to bring a bit of the pastry down and push the custard up a bit. Up here, one of the natures, if you want, okay, you want rich, creamy vanilla, we'll add some of that in as well. So maybe if we're going creamy, just to tell you what these are doing. So the dragon fruit is a little trick that you can do to freshen up an apple, or any fruit for that matter. So just a little bit of dragon fruit makes it taste just picked, rather than kind of overly sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the caramel down a little bit. In fact, I'm going to get rid of the caramel. I'm only doing an example. We're going to add some cream. and we're going to add some vanilla. And we're going to use these just to lighten up the custard a little bit and to add some extra vanilla in there. And we have to play like so. You might think, oh, it's a bit of a shame that there is a limit to how much you can put in, but that is part of the craft of mixing. Is actually it's a bit of a warning if you're running out of space to some degree. Maybe we've got too much going on. Or striking the balance so that you've got the ingredients going on there. So this is telling you how much space is flavour strength you've got overall. You will always get a full bottle. So if you wanted to scale it back, you can pick this slider up, maybe push the custard up a bit more. So we've got some tools to play with there. So if I look at this back, we've now turned our apple pie into more of an apple pie and custard. We've still got the bakery notes coming from the pie and pastry, but we've added this creamy vanilla custard to it. And then at any time you can save this. What you might probably realize as well, so I've shown you the house flavors. We've also got our discover section. So all of the flavors that you find in here, you can search by their real ingredients. So say we want to go and find things with custard in it. These are all made by the community. So people that have signed up, ordered a flavor, and once you've ordered a flavor, you can publish it to the store for free. We can add other filters on here as well. So we can go for, where's the vanilla? Oh, it's up there. Vanilla. So there we go. We've got custard and vanilla now, and we know that the flavors that are coming up here actually have custard and vanilla in it. It's not just what someone says, it is really using the information from their recipes. The other option is we have these quick filters. So if we go to desserts, that's going to turn on lots of relevant filters for you. So we're going to get all the desserty kind of flavors. You said you found this from the Vaping Biker. Flat Cap Vapor is another popular YouTuber who has also really embraced the platform, so we can go and look at his recipes here. Now, one of the cool things is that everything about the platform is built by us. So we're constantly releasing new features, and one of the last sections we added was the reviews section. So Community Custard Pie was, in fact, all three of these were made by the Flat Cap Vapor and his followers in a live. So you can actually watch that if you go and find the Flat Cap Vapor's YouTube. He has got videos where he made these flavors. So if we go to Community Cluster Pie, we can see the reviews. Now, okay, reviews are not revolutionary. We appreciate that. But what is revolutionary is for each review, you get to rate multiple aspects of the flavor. So if we go to someone like Phil Oates, you get to rate the choices, that's like the pairings. You get to do the ingredient strengths, and also how original it was and how well it suits your taste. So you're getting a better resolution in that review than just 5 stars. And the other cool thing, I don't think Flat Cap's done many reviews, but if we go back to his profile, we can see all the reviews that the Flat Cap Vapor has done. And as you can see, you can even upload a hand check as well. So say we were enjoying, or we thought that Phil here had given us good insight into the flavor, then we can go to Phil's profile and we can see all of the products that Phil has reviewed on the platform as well. So we can discover new flavors that way. So in the Discover section, all of these creators have published for free. You can see the ratings of various flavors on there at a glance as well. And every time they make a sale, they get a small commission. So that's going to allow them to reduce the cost. They can use those points for future orders as well. And if I go to my profile, for example, I can see all of the bottles that I've sold, and you get a little symbol here if they reviewed it, and you get another symbol if it's a repeat sale, so you can see what's going on there. Everybody that signs up to the platform, which is free as well, to sign up, get a public profile. So this is my public profile, and if you click on view my public profile, you'll see that /you/ your handle will take you to your own profile. So that is a quick tour of the platform itself. Have you got any questions or things you want to see particularly? So if we, there's another one. If we go back and find that flavour we made, your Peter's apple pie. When you want to buy a flavour, every flavour on the platform, that's the ones you create yourself, the ones that you find in the house flavours or in the Discover section, they are all available for either MTL or DTL. So you can get a 50-50 or a 70-30 in 3 milligram. And if you go to 40-60, you can also have the 6 milligram. We do a half-size bottle, which is the 30 ml, which is perfect for tasting and trying flavours. And we do a 60 ml for when you've really locked those in. You'll see, so Drip Labs only sell direct to vapors, so we don't sell through stores, we don't sell through middlemen, and therefore the price is a really good value for the quality. We don't sort of charge a premium for the fact that you can make your own. These are all delivered to you the next day, so if I was to go with this, I don't know what you vape, I'm going to guess you're 70-30. You can see here that you can see exactly the flavour name, that gets printed on your bottle, who made it, that gets printed on your bottle, and the exact configuration in this occasion that we're looking at. You get free delivery when you spend £20 or more, and we even give you a free community flavour when you spend, so if I make that, let's buy 3 of those. So yeah, you get a free community flavour from the store that you can try, and that counts as a real sale. So let's say I want to try this one. That will show in your basket as free. That's delivery. There you go. There's the bottle that you get for free. And we deliver the next day. So if you order before 3 p.m, you get your juice the very next day. They're short filled products, so you'll have to add your own nick, but that is it. No equipment, no steeping. So, well, actually not quite true. So all of the individual ingredients on the platform are steeped already. So there isn't a long steep time, but we recommend like 24, 48 hours just for all the things that you've put in your bottle to mingle and evolve. And again, to be honest, most people, and you can shake and vape, but what we say on the paperwork that you get is you should wait 1 or 2 days before you dive in and make changes to the recipe or leave a review, because those flavours will still carry on coming through. If we go back here to Peter's apple pie, you'll see that it's version controlled. So that was the one that we copied, as it's just there for reference. This is the new one we made, and we can make new variations of that anytime. We can even put tasting notes in here for yourself. So, maybe the apple pie is, the custard needs to come through more, or you're going to have a little bit more or less. One thing I will say about the sweetness is that it's a really important ingredient because it amplifies and boosts the overall profile of your recipe. So we say generally that most mainstream e-liquids are 30 to 50%, equivalent to 30-50%. The default on our new recipes would be 20%. And you might push it up or down for your personal taste. You might push it up or down because of the flavour you're working on. So if you're perhaps making a drier tobacco flavour, you might want to reduce the sweetness, but we do recommend always having at least some sweetness in there. This has turned into an unexpected, wasn't expecting to have an audience. So is there anything you want to know from us? Anything we can do to help you with your first order, Peter? We do also have a loyalty scheme, so you can see, actually there's no live content for that that's going up today, but we have a loyalty scheme, so everybody gets their first loyalty card no matter what you order, even if it's one bottle. When you spend £20 with us 2 more times, or £20 or more 2 more times, you get a second card and a third card. And when you have all 3, we give you 20,000 points on your account, which is worth £20. So we give you £20 worth of free liquid once you've ordered from us 3 times. which is also very good. So in summary, good value, complete control. If you don't want to create your own, there are other options for you to go and discover. We've got a good range of drinks and desserts and some tobaccos and things in our house flavors. So yeah, we've got those options, really easy, just good way to sort of try the platform, see whether you like the quality, which is very important to us. So obviously so to make all this possible, we built the platform. We also built all of the automation for pouring all of these custom bottles. So one of the obvious things is that took us a couple of years. So we wouldn't have done that if the quality of the flavors wasn't there to justify the effort. So you're in safe hands, and you know, as you've seen from Vaping Biker, he's a fan as well. So thank you very much. I'm probably not going to stay on this. Yeah, well, you're the only person that saw the live, so so thank you very much for joining. You've had basically a personal one-to-one introduction to Dripper Labs. So yeah, if you do have any questions, we're always very responsive. I know you can't chat through YouTube, but if you're on any other socials or if you go up to here, our email address is there, so you can email us support@Dripper Labs. We're very responsive. We can look through your recipes with you, give you advice. If you want to watch more intros, check out our YouTube channel. There is some good intros and things like that to mixing and how it all works. If you're more of a reader, you can go and see our help pages here. They're in depth, so it's more if you want to read behind it. It's not required to make good flavors. It's more if you want the understanding of how it all works. The creator is very forgiving. And yeah, we look forward to having your first order, Peter. You will be very much welcome in the community, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with. I think I'll leave it there, but cheers again for giving me a test audience. You've taken my test stream to the next level, so thank you very much. And hopefully we'll see you soon. And if you do need any help, just drop us an email. Take care, and we'll see you. Oh, if you do want to join, we've got the reason we're doing the test is we've got a live with the Cloud Cartel on Friday night. So you can come and join us there if you want to see a bit more. And we'll be doing a bit more of like where's Dripper Labs come from, what's it all about, where we're going. Yeah, you've been vaping for 10 years and hopefully you've never seen anything like this. I don't know whether you've done DIY before. But it is a totally fresh, innovative take on DIY, taking away all the hassle and yeah, making it accessible to everyone, which is the whole point. A whole community of people who are just interested in flavour, keeping things simple and transparent and seeing exactly what's in the bottle. So we look forward to seeing you, Peter, on the platform, and if not, maybe we'll see you on Friday night. And otherwise, seeing as this has worked so well, I will probably be doing more lives in the future. My name's Nick, by the way, and if you do want any questions, just drop me a message. Cheers, buddy. I'll see you soon. That's hilarious.